Step 5. Advanced BIM Server Administration. In this step, we will present some advanced tools and techniques for the administration of the GRAPHISOFT BIM server. Right-click the BIM server icon in the Windows taskbar or in the Macintosh menu bar and select Open GRAPHISOFT BIM Server Control Center. Click the Server Manager button to open the BIM Server Manager again. Select Server Activities on the left side of the dialog. This will display a dashboard-style page on the screen. The BIM server has been created to handle various ArchiCAD project versions simultaneously and seamlessly. The server modules work automatically, meaning that if you share a project in ArchiCAD 13, the version 13 BIM server module will be handling it. Currently, we have the version 14 module displayed. Here you can see detailed server actions performed by the team members who are working on the current project. The pie charts display the CPU and the memory usage of the server computer. The performance history graph displays graphical feedback about server activities. Click the right pointing arrow button above the graph. As you can see, there are various data types you can select for display in the graph. As default CPU and memory load are displayed, you can see spikes in the graphs where the CPU or memory load has increased greatly. Select 12 hours from the pop-up palette for history length. Now the performance history is set to 12 hours. Move your cursor over any point of the graph and notice the info tag that appears. The info tag displays the data plus the CPU and memory usage at that point in time. The list below the graph shows the 25 server actions that occurred during the specified time period. This actions list displays user actions and action types, project names, the size of the data transfer involved, and the time it occurred. Click the graph at about 1/4 distance from its right side and drag the cursor towards the right. Finally, release the mouse button. While you are dragging, the area covered by the mouse is highlighted. When you release the mouse button, the highlight remains. This is the way you can specify a time interval graphically. The list below the graph now displays server action only during the highlighted time period. Monitoring the BIM server activities helps you to identify CPU and memory-related server performance issues. Such information is very helpful to support decisions about hardware upgrade and also to schedule server maintenance tasks. Select Projects on the left side of the dialog. Let's now import a shared empty project file that is based on the ArchiCAD 14 template file. New Teamwork projects can be based on this template file. Click the Create button and select Import from File in the pop-up list. In the Open dialog, make sure that the BIM server projects are enabled in the File Type field. Select the AC14TW template BIM project file, located in the same folder as the COL2 project file, and click Open. Enter AC14TW template in the upcoming dialog for the name of the imported project, and click OK to proceed. The project is imported and added to the list of projects. This can help the work of BIM managers, since it is sufficient to duplicate this shared template file every time a new Teamwork project starts. The shared template file can also be exported from and imported to the BIM server in a similar manner. Finally, let's see how we can move an entire Teamwork project from one BIM server to another. Select the MS Building TW project in the list and click the Settings button. In the lower half of the Users and Roles panel, you can see that Mary Jones is currently joined to this project. Before exporting a project, it is important to have all users leave the project so no user action is performed on the project while it is being exported. Let's select Mary Jones from the list and click the Force User to Leave button below the list. The upcoming dialog informs us that forcing users to leave the project will discard all their unsent changes. Click Cancel to leave the dialog. Switch to the ArchiCAD instance of Mary Jones. Activate the File, Leave Teamwork Project command to leave this project. Click the Send Changes and Leave button in the next dialog to proceed. Switch back to the BIM Server Manager. Make sure that the MS Building TW project is still selected. Click the Export button and choose Selected Projects from the pop-up list. Click the Options button in the Save dialog to open the Export Options dialog. Both manual as well as automatic backups can be selected to be exported with the project. We will not use these options at this time. Click the Cancel button to return to the Save dialog. Make sure that you are exporting the project to the same directory where the COL2 project file is located on your computer. Enter MS Building TW for file name. Finally, click Save to proceed. The BIM server will export the selected project as a BIM project database. The newly created BIM project database can now be freely imported to another BIM server. As you can see, it is very straightforward and simple to move teamwork projects between BIM servers. This concludes Chapter 5. Congratulations on completing Part 1 of the Collaboration Interactive Training Guide. You have now gained a good understanding of Teamwork 2 and the GRAPHISOFT BIM server.